Namaskar. This is mining mentor H.R. Ghosh. Today's topic: duties and responsibilities of Sirdar for Basic Mining Group 1, Session 5. These duties are covered under Regulations 48, 42, and 129 of the Coal Mines Regulation 2017. And now the duties I grouped in several groups. First is the administration part. This is covered in 48.1. The Sirdar appointed under CMR 129 shall have responsibility, charge and control of the district of the mine assigned to him by the manager or estate manager. He shall carry out the duties assigned to him by the manager or assistant manager. He shall see that persons under his charge understand and carry out their respective duties properly. He shall take reasonable means to ensure proper observance of the requirements of the Mines Act, of the Coal Mines Regulations, and orders made thereunder by persons under his charge. He shall report any contraventions thereof to his superior official. Now this is about administration. Coming to the inspection part, he shall make such inspections as are required by the regulations and write reports. In making such examination, he shall pay particular attention to the edges of goof, if any, checking of supports, and for presence of gas. If the mine is not working in a continuous succession of shifts, on completion of the first inspection of the district, he shall proceed to the station and instruct all persons as to their places of work and as to any special precautions necessary to be observed by them. Next is discipline. If he finds any person in a place other than the one assigned to him, he may order such person out of the mine. He shall forthwith report the matter to his superior official. He shall ensure that no inexperienced person is employed in any work except under the supervision of an experienced person. Coming to support, he shall see that the roof and sides of all travelling roadways and working places in his districts are made and kept secure. Where the height of any working place in the district in his charge exceeds 3 meters, he shall ensure availability of a suitable wooden lantern or pole, and a ladder of suitable length. He shall report to his superior official any deficiency in timber, support materials, appliances, and other necessities required for the safe working of the district. He shall see that no support is withdrawn except by means of a safety prop withdrawer. Next is second outlet, where either of the two ways affording means of egress from the district to the surface is not ordinarily used for travelling, he shall travel once at least in every 7 days the whole of such roadway in order to make himself thoroughly acquainted with the same. Now, precautions against danger. If Sirdar observes any dangerous place or any danger is reported to him which cannot be removed forthwith, he shall withdraw all persons from such place, not leave the place until the danger is removed or the place is fenced off. He shall inform the manager, estate manager, and overman, and he shall record the same in his report. He shall take care that any dangerous work is done with due precautions, and shall be present throughout whenever any work of cleaning of fall or ground and setting of support therein is being carried out. Unused workings. He shall arrange to fence off entries to places not being worked or used or in course of extension. Regarding inflammable or noxious gases, if he finds any accumulation of inflammable or noxious gas, he shall withdraw all persons from that place, fence of the place, cut off electricity, report the matter to the superior official. He shall not attempt to remove such accumulation without the instruction from the superior official. Next issue is any accident. On receipt of information of any accident to any person in his district, he shall proceed at once to the place of accident, inspect the place, supervise rescue operations if required, report or send notice of the accident to the manager or estate manager. He shall provide first aid as required as per Mines Rules 45 and 45A. He shall not disturb the place of accident as required under Mines Act section 23(5) and regulation 251. Charge handover. He shall devote the whole of his time to his duties. He shall not leave the mine until the end of his shift or until relieved by a duly appointed substitute. If the mine is worked by a continuous succession of shifts, he shall, before leaving his district, confer with the Sirdar succeeding him, shall acquaint him with all matters requiring his personal attention, and give him such other information as may be necessary for the safety of the district and of the persons employed therein. Regarding code of practices, he shall see that mining operations in the district of the mine assigned to him are carried out as per the code of practices framed under the Coal Mines Regulation 110. Regarding open cast workings, in case of open cast workings, the Sirdar shall ensure that sides of benches are kept properly dressed, stability of benches is not endangered, haul loads are kept maintained, stability of overburden dumps is not endangered, and dust control measures are implemented. Report. The Sirdar, at the completion of his district, shall record without delay the result of his inspection and a report of his shift in a bound-paged book in the format specified for the purpose. The report should be accurate. The report shall include the following: the detailed result of his inspection, the number of persons working under his charge, such instructions which he has given for securing safety during his shift, date and time of his inspections, date and time of writing the report, and his signature. I shall discuss the format of the report in subsequent lectures. In sinking shaft, in the case of a shaft in the course of being sunk, the competent person or the Sirdar shall have entire charge of the shaft bottom. He shall in his shift remain in the shaft while persons are at work at the bottom of the shaft. He shall be the last person to ascend the shaft at the end of his shift. In his shift, if his shift is succeeded immediately by another shift, he shall not leave the bottom of the shaft until after the descent of his reliever of the succeeding shift. He shall examine the sides of the shaft and remove all loose pieces before persons are allowed to descend. At the beginning of the shift, after each round of shots, and after every cessation of work in the shaft for a period exceeding 2 hours. Coming to the examinations, the Sirdar has to made under Regulation 129. This is a very important inspection. The details are as below. Examination at beginning of the shift. Take charge from Sirdar of previous shift at the district. Discuss with him on safety matters of the district. Then make the first examination. Time. Within 2 hours before the commencement of work in a shift, the first examination should be made. The places of inspection. Every part of the mine or district assigned to him in which persons have to work or pass during his shift, he shall inspect all the roadways and working places to which persons are required to have access, and all roadways and working places where work is temporarily stopped. His accompaniment during the inspection. During the inspection, the Sirdar shall be accompanied by such assistants as may be required. Example, dresser and support man. Now, during the inspection, the Sirdar shall ascertain conditions of the district as regards ventilation, sanitation, presence of gases, the state of the roof and sides, presence of spontaneous heating, other fire risk, generally of safety of the persons, and particular attention to edges of the gulf if any, check supports and presence of gas. Giving instruction. The above inspection shall be made with an approved flame safety lamp or any other approved apparatus, and in case of a fire scene, also with an apparatus for detecting carbon monoxide gas approved by the Chief Inspector. In case of a mine not working in a continuous succession of shifts, after the above inspection, the Sirdar shall go to the station, generally called miner station, and instruct all persons as to their places of work and as to any special precautions necessary to be observed by them. Now, inspection in case of open cast workings. During inspection, the Sirdar shall pay attention to overhangs, undercuts, presence of loose stone material or trees, etc. within 3 meters of the edge, footpaths for travelling and carrying loads, fencing of top of the quarry and disused part or abandoned quarries, fencing along the footpaths and benches where required, use of personal protective equipment and condition of dumps. These things he have to inspect and determine conditions. Inspection during the shift. Examination similar to above shall be carried out by the Sirdar once at least in every 4 hours, during which the shift continues. So this is about, in short, an idea about the duties and responsibilities of the Sirdar. Now, if you consider this note or the lecture is useful, please share among your friends, colleagues and those who need it. Thank you.